What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. So today's video is basically a continuation of my favorites from 2024. While I have this face paint look on, I want to go ahead and do my face paint phase because I do have a couple of things that I feel like I truly honestly love when it comes to my makeup, especially when I'm doing like these face paint looks and like these creative looks where my base is not, my natural skin tone. But I literally just did this lipstick look. It should be up sometime soon. I don't know when, but sometime soon, you feel me? But the first thing I want to talk about is the Bright Matte palette from Beauty Bay. Beauty Bay is based in the UK, I believe, so it takes a little bit longer to come if you live in the US, but I love these eyeshadow palettes. This whole like collection, I have like 5 of these palettes, like 5 different ones, and they're really good quality. I've used them for a multitude of things. I've used them for eyeshadow. I've used them to, color my face, like bronzer, stuff like this. I've used them for my like face paint illustrations, blush, stuff like that, highlight. But I love this palette because this one is like a rainbow color and it's all mattes. So I feel like you can do a lot with this and then just have a like special like shimmers palette. I'm going to show y'all one of my favorites in a second, but I really love this palette and I feel like they're pretty affordable for like the size and the quality. So I definitely recommend you check them out. It's just going to take a little bit longer to get there, so plan accordingly. You feel me? But speaking of like eyeshadow palettes, so having a matte palette like this, I feel like it would be good to have a shimmer palette. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I had to convince myself to get these. I wanted it so bad, but like the price point, I was like, I don't know about all that. This is the Vanessa Myers Beauty Lightwork Volume 6 Freedom Palette. And basically it's like a bigger palette, but like you can like take all of them and like stack them up. And I like stacking them like this because it doesn't take as much space up because I have a lot of stuff everywhere. And that big old palette, like, it's cute or whatever, but this is a lot more feasible for me. But they're magnetic, and I actually use like this yellowish shadow on my face today as basically like a highlighter. And I love the qualities of these shimmers. I've used them for my shimmer, like, a quick makeup look. I've used them as highlighter, blush, stuff like that. And the shades, yeah, the shades and the quality, it just eats. Like, the thing is with Nessa, the stuff, it might be a little expensive. It might be a little bit expensive, but it's worth every freaking penny. Like, let me tell y'all, worth every penny. I absolutely love the Nessa's products. Like, I'm like manifesting that I can work with the brand. Like, just, manifest with me, manifest with me. So keeping it with the Nessa, I'm going to show y'all the Yummy Skin Blurring Balm Powder in Universal. And I actually used this as one of my primers this morning. And this is what it looks like. I love the like actual like foundation, like, color version of this. And this, I feel like if I need my base to sit for a very long time, I definitely will use this. So another brand that I absolutely love, made by Mitchell. I actually use the color case, this, for like basically my entire base. I'm not gonna lie to you, but I use like this like light green color. I use something like orangey color, this green, and then this green that's basically empty because I used it for my Grinch makeup look, and I used a lot of it because I was just trying to hurry up and get that shit done. But I love this to do like the base for my colorful faces and stuff because it's a cream foundation. And I've used the Vanessa Myers Color Fix there and there that I'm gonna talk about later, but I feel like these make more sense for me to do the face paint like for my entire face because they're not as drying. Because made by Mitchell, like his products, like they're usually a little bit more like dewy, glowy type, but these do like set very well. And I feel like they just, it makes it so much easier because I know they have like face paint and stuff like that, but a multi-use product because you can use this. I've used it for a lipstick. I've used it to like, clean up my eyebrows, for my eyebrows. I've used it for foundation, concealer, bronzer, as you can see. But I love her and I definitely recommend checking them out. Honestly, I've had this for almost a year, like a little bit less than a year, and I feel like it's lasted a good amount of time. And it's now, I'm not gonna lie, because it's like Valentine's season, stuff like that, we might see these empty up a little bit, but I would definitely restock while he has it because I feel like he's gonna like redo them, and I hope he does. And I hope he does. He's like the curved case with like the blush one. He's like a big version of that. I pray to God he releases a big version of like the color cases with a whole bunch of different colors because that shit eats. Like, I would have it and not only used it, I had to buy two. I'm not gonna lie, just in case. But recently I ended up getting the Color Case Pro, which is like the mini version, and this is like the primary colors with white and black. And I wanted to get this because one, like, I just wanted the different colors and stuff. Since I have such like neon colors, I was like, I need something a little bit more natural and that I can do like a bunch of different colors with. And I'm just gonna have to mix, because I mix my foundation color. I basically mix the I mix the highlight color for this makeup, the actual like foundation base, and the like bronzer contour. So I think I'm gonna start like just making more like custom mixes with these. But I love these so freaking much. I love them, I love them, I love them. When I do my prosthetic makeup looks, these are the products I use. So I basically use the Pros Aid, the original adhesive. I got this from Camera Ready Cosmetics, and if you spend a certain price point, like you get like express ship, and this should become fast. Cause I know one time I ordered it and I got it like 2 days later. Like, they're serious. But this is the glue I use, and then whenever I'm taking it off, I use the Pros Aid remover, and this is what it looks like. And I just like spray the edges around it, and I let it sit for a second, and then like I usually use a Q-tip depending on like where it is. But I use a Q-tip to try and like remove the edges, and I just go based on that. Sometimes I do a couple different layers, but yeah. Camera Ready Cosmetics, I feel like people sleep on her, but they have some really nice products. Like, that's like for the professionals, you feel me? I want to talk about the color fix from Jessie Myers Beauty. I know she recently released like the color fix defaults, and it's so crazy because like I basically have almost her entire collection. Like, I don't have the complete entire collection, but I have a good amount. Like, so these are my reds, pinks, oranges, and my yellows, greens, blues, purples, and then my browns. I don't know what the other color is, but, and then like these are basically like the rest of the nudes: black, gray, and white and silver. So I love these. I used to use these actually for like my foundation base. When I did the Galaxy makeup look last year, I used the color fix for my foundation. Like, and I used them basically for the entire look, like all the different details and stuff. I love these. I love that they dry down matte and they're long wear. You can use them for anything. I use them for my lips. I used it to help draw on like little pimples I tried to do. I've used them for blush. I used them for eyebrows. I use them for everything, and I absolutely I adore them. Like, they're like, I think $20 or something, but I got a lot of mine on sale because usually she has a sale. I feel like every like 3-4 months, I feel like there's a sale. I think there was a Memorial Day sale. I think that's when I got a lot of my stuff. You know, Black Friday. She had a sale when like she was basically getting rid of all the old packaging, and she created like a new like logo and design for it. So they were $10, and that's when I got a lot of these. I'm not gonna lie to you. But I also got this like little booklet from her website, and I definitely recommend these. I started off like literally the first time I tried these was like 2023, fall 2023, maybe like November, December or something. I got the black one because I was using it to like basically do like line work, graphic liner and stuff, and I was like, oh my god, I love this. I absolutely fell in love with it. And then I got the white one for like highlights when I was doing makeup looks, because I was trying to like, you know, push myself, and I fell in love with these, and like I would never ever give these up. Like, such amazing quality, and you can use them for almost anything. And I feel like if you're a makeup like artist especially, you can use these in so many different ways for your kit. So I feel like they're definitely worth every single penny. And then yeah, go support Vanessa because I love her. Speaking of Vanessa, I have a couple more. I literally only have 2 left, but these are like the hand multi-use, or these are basically like the single-use hand palette. So basically I put this on like my hand, like you'll see me do it in like my videos usually, and you just peel it off, and basically this is like kind of like a plastic film, like it's like sticky to your hand. And I use this whenever I'm like mixing stuff, whenever I'm like trying to add any of the color fix to my hand or anything like that, and it just saves so much time and space and energy, because my color fix, like, they're a little bit like harder to remove because they're more long wear and stuff. So trying to remove that off of my hand, like, it takes a lot of time. And like I've used different like actual like palettes. Like, I've had like a clear acrylic one. I've had one from Jelly Wings that was a metal one, and I like them, but the cleaning process is just, it's too much, because like I use a lot of products that are like long wear, and like when they dry down, they're so hard to freaking remove. So I got these, and now I love these. I have to restock. I've had some from Amazon, but they're in my like my other makeup kit. So like I need to get some more of these because I need them for the house and I do my makeup looks. But yeah, I definitely recommend them. They're $15, I think, for like a pack of 50, and I've had mine for a couple months now, and I'm only like just now like using all of them up. So the next product is from Thread Beauty, and I got this from Target, and this is their painted, and it's basically like, a like liquid like shadow type thing. I've used it for eyeshadow base. I've used it to draw my eyebrows on. When I did the Weezy Blues look, I used them to draw my brows. I've used them for like contour during a different like look and stuff. So they're multi-purpose. I used it for the base of my tears today. I basically just like drew where I wanted it, and I just like added the infinite chrome flakes and like the little eyegloss on top. But I feel like these are really good and they're affordable. So you know, if you're new or you want to just try out some stuff, definitely try these out at Target, and I think you can get them on the Third Beauty website too. So if y'all know me, y'all know this one brand I truly and absolutely love. I love Jellywink. I love Jellywink. So I have a code with them. It's RGX Ariel, and you get like 15% off. But usually they have a better sale going on the website, so use the better sale. Like I don't care, but like these products, I swear by these products, I use them 24/7 in almost every makeup look. I'm not gonna lie to you. And I love their like neon pigments. So this is one of them, and this is like pink, and this is azalea, and this is like vibrant pink. I like to use these to basically make like custom powders for when I do my like face paint. So today I used like three or four different ones, and I mixed them in with this super white powder from Ben Nye. I mix them in, and then like basically I created like the powder I use to highlight my face, to actually use as an all over like foundation powder type, and to bronze my face. I love like mixing it with this because one, it makes me save product, and two, I feel like you don't need the powder, like the color itself, like the pigments. These bitches pigmented as hell. Like if you put this right in your face, it's gonna do its job. It's gonna do its job. But I feel like I don't need it to be that vibrant. So like I just use the like Ben Nye Super White powder, or I will use the RCMA and No Color powder, which I'm basically out of. I'll use them to basically like dilute it in a way, and I also use this powder to set my like eyeshadow like 24/7, like basically with almost every makeup look. And I use this whenever I'm using a like white as the base. I usually put this all over my face because it is a powder, but it's like actually white, so like it actually has a tint to it. Because the No Color powder, like this is no color, it's not gonna really add any pigment at all. So I like to use this when I actually want to have like a white pigment. And then also I love their cosmic glitters. These, I like to call these, they're like mermaid scales. They're like a chunky glitter with like the little like octagon looking shapes, or hexagon, I can't remember, I can't see what it was. And then like the little like different like silver, like not silver, the different circular like glitter and stuff. So this is where I get all my glitters from, not gonna lie to you. And then I have some of their fine glitter. This is one of the other cosmic glitters. This is a blue one. If you're trying to do like a full glam like sultry smoky eye with like the little like glitter crease, I would definitely use their cosmic glitter, like the fine ones. Chef's Kiss. I have their peel off glitter glue, but it's in my other kit, so I need to order some more. But I like to use this, especially if I'm putting glitter around my face, because it makes it so much easier to take off. Because I'm removing glitter off your face, not gonna lie to you, it is a process, and I hate it. I absolutely hate it. Like I love using glitter, but I hate taking glitter off because like it just takes so much. It's hard to remove, and if it get in your eye, if you get in your eye, that shit hurt like a bitch. And you need to try and not get in your eye because it will fuck up your eye. But please make sure when you get glitters, that's why I like Jellywink Cosmetics, because I know it's a cosmetic brand. Please don't get no craft glitter and put it in your face or on your face, because you gonna fuck up your eye if it in there. Like you can for real like get an infection, cut that shit. So please be careful. This is y'all warning. I'm being dead serious. So I'm moving on. Well, let me show you the rest of my Jellywink stuff. So I use their glitter jellies. I use this like in my brows. I've used it like as eyeshadow and stuff. All their products, I'm telling you, all their products eat. They really do. This is their crystal prismatic pigment. I also have their diamond prismatic pigment. I usually use this either for like eyeshadow or like a highlight situation. I love these. I just like like the colors I normally use are my other kits, so like I haven't been using them as much because I realized, I was like, hold up, where is my stuff? Like I've been looking for this color. It's in my whole other kit. Crazy. And then their holographic prismatic pigment. I love this silver one. This is Zenith, and I use this in my brows. I use it for so many different stuff, and just kids, like I don't know who be in the lab at Jellywink, but girl, you're doing your thing, boy. Whoever, you are doing your fucking thing. Let me tell y'all. whenever I really want my makeup to stay, even when I'm doing like my foundation, like actual like skin tone color looks, I love using the SS Cosmetics Fixing Less Jelly Primer. I love it, I love it, I love it. As you can see, I'm basically out. Like I tried to use it today and I could only get a little bit out, so I need to restock, but I also want to try the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. I've used it before, but it's been so long. But this is like, I'm pretty sure less than $10. I got it from Ulta, and usually they have like Essence, like cosmetic products like in the sale if there's like a sale going around the store. But definitely recommend her. Like I love her, I love her. Okay, so this is a product that I use every time I do my makeup. I'm not gonna lie to you, unless I just forget or I can't find it. This is the Skin and Nadia, the Makeup Primer Spray Oil Control, and I just use this because one, I'm trying to control my oils. Even though it's winter time, I still have oily skin, so I just like to use this because I feel like it's an extra layer of protection and like just strength when it comes to my makeup. Because a lot of times, like if I'm doing my makeup for work and stuff, I need that bitch to stay on for a very long time. So I need to make sure I don't need my oils popping through and breaking down the makeup and looking crazy. I don't want to look like that. So I just love using this even with my colorful makeup like I used it today. Y'all, you get this from Camerata Cosmetics. So these were my favorites at the beginning of the year. These are the Spectra Lash from Glisten Cosmetics. And I actually used this one. This is the green one. I used it in my brows today. And I really like these. This is what I was using when I like first like kind of got back into makeup like a year or so ago. And I wanted to do like colorful like brows and stuff. I'm using the Spectra Lash. Like they're mascara, but like I barely use them for mascara. I like to use them to tint my brows or make them different colors. But yeah, I have like basically almost the whole collection. I have this yellow one, rose red. I think I have a blue one. I have a blonde one. That blonde one was probably one of my favorite ones. I'm not gonna lie to you. Whenever I'm doing like my fun and makeup looks, I really want to make sure that I use a hydrating setting spray throughout my look because it helps like just keep my skin from drying out too much. Because yes, I have oily skin, but like using these like creamy or like long wear matte products, it can make your skin get really dry, especially because I'm doing layers on layers and stuff, and it takes me a second to like, you know, get done with my makeup look. I like to make sure like I just use that hydrating spray like as the main one. So one of the hydrating setting sprays I have is the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid Setting Mist. I use this a lot. As you can see, I'm almost like halfway done with it. I also love the Mist Thing Hydrating Setting Spray from REM Beauty. This is one of my favorites. I love both of these, honestly. I've used the Thread Beauty Fix and Last, I think that's what it's called. I like that one. I used the Beauty Crop, the Wheat Cherry Hydrating Setting Spray. I got that from Beauty Bay. I got that from Beauty Bay. And the only reason why I haven't used it is because I literally ran out and I haven't bought anything off of Beauty Bay. And then basically this is the last thing. Also, something new from Camerata Cosmetics. This is the Ben Nye Final Seal. This is the matte makeup sealer. And this, if you want your makeup to be set fit, like I used this when I did the Grinch makeup for this Christmas program. I used this to try to make sure it's set. And I used it like basically in almost all of my like face paint looks. Like when I did the like red face with like the horns and stuff, I definitely think I use this. Whenever I need to make sure my makeup stays on for a good amount of time, I use this. But let me tell y'all, this thing is strong. It slick smell like alcohol. I'm not gonna lie to you. So this ain't for like if you got sensitive skin, you could possibly use it. I don't know, but I remember when Jackie Aina like brought this up to everybody's attention like years ago. Like this was like, I feel like late teens. I don't know, like was it 2016, 2017? I feel like so, because I literally got it because I saw it on one of her videos and she was talking about like, you know, just like a routine for like oily skin like that lasts. This girl, I love her. I absolutely adore her. And I use this 24/7. And this is the 4-ounce one. I think they have a smaller one. It might be a 1-ounce one and maybe an 8-ounce one. So another thing I want to talk about real quick before I go are these Ulta Beauty cotton applicators. They're basically like pointy tips, but the bottom is like flatter and wider, if that makes sense. Like I like to use this especially if I gotta put stuff like in my like lower lash line, if I'm cleaning something up. So yeah, I adore these. This is the only place I've ever seen them. So I mean, maybe you can get them from somewhere else, but I don't know where else. And then I like to have disposable spoolies. I just don't have any right now because I ran out. I definitely suggest if you're doing like fun makeup looks, get you like some like nail art brushes or like these thinner brushes, because you can do so much with these. I also really like these like flat curvy brushes. I like the ones that are smaller too, because I usually used to like clean up my brows and stuff. This is another product I definitely like recommend if you're doing like the colorful bases and stuff. This is the brush I got from Glisten Cosmetics. This is the F4 brush, and it's like a flat paintbrush. You probably could use a paintbrush, not gonna lie to you. I just like got it off there because I was buying like some brushes from there and they had like a bundle deal. But anyways, I hope this video made sense and like helped you in any way. If you have any questions or you have any like, you know, ideas that you want to see me do, please let me know. But I love y'all so much and I'll talk to you later. Bye.